Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm starting a new type of a video on my channel. The reason being, you'll note the new format. My political stuff keeps getting flagged by YouTube. They don't like my political opinions, so they're trying to quash my First Amendment. And I've gotten enough strikes so that if I get one more, my channel comes down. So my political stuff is going to Rumble, straight to Rumble. Towards that end, we're trying to find a way to make it easier to upload to Rumble. Something about our internet makes it difficult to upload my videos to Rumble, because me being animated in the videos slows down the process. We can do it, and we've been doing it, but it takes a long time. And my wife is our tech person. I'm trying to make it easier on her. She's amazing, and she's doing all this for me, and I really appreciate it, and I'm trying to make it easier on her. So we're going to try this new format and see how that works. So a new type of video. Here we go. Military blunders. I wanted to start with a good one, and there was a movie out recently, years ago, called 300, and it's about the Spartan defense of Thermopylae against the Persians, and it's a really good movie if you haven't seen it. It is in no way historically accurate, but damn, it's a good movie. I really like it. This particular battle takes place after that, and our old friend Xerxes is involved. Alright, so let's just jump in with both feet. The Battle of Salamis in 480 BC. There are military commanders throughout history who were outmaneuvered. And this can be from a variety of different reasons, many different reasons. Bad intelligence, turncoats, traitors, double agents, treachery, being caught unawares. There's all kinds of reasons. And most of these commanders essentially just had a bad day. Every commander has bad days. There are no perfect generals. Every military commander in history has suffered at least one defeat, so nobody's perfect. But it takes a special kind of stupid to blunder into the same type of trap, fighting the same enemy twice. Enter stage left, Xerxes. Thanks to the movie 300, we're all familiar with the Spartans' defense of Thermopylae. The Spartans were Greeks, and Xerxes was Persian. The hubris of Xerxes was legendary. Quick recap. Thermopylae means the hot gates, and what it is there's a narrow mountain pass. The Spartans were defending that mountain pass against the vast, superior numbers of Persians, but because only so many of them could get in there at a time, the Spartans were having a field day with them. The only reason that the Persians won that was because a traitor, a treacherous individual, showed them a trail so they could get troops behind the Spartans and essentially surround them from both sides. They couldn't defend both sides. So that's how the Spartans were defeated. And it was only through treachery. That happened, and then later on, here we go. The Battle of Salamis in 480 BC. The Persian fleet of 1,200 vessels was lured into the narrow straits between Salamis and the coast of Attica. Very narrow pass, and the Greek leader, his name was Themistocles. He had sent out some disinformation, bad information, saying that the Corinthian vessels were going to retreat. When the Persians were approaching, they saw what they saw was Greek vessels turning and running. So of course they gave chase, because that's what you do. Well, they got bottled into this narrow strait here between Salamis and the coast of Attica, and they got bottled in there, and then some more Greeks showed up behind them. They were hidden in a little cove, and they come out behind them, so they were bottled in both sides. The lighter and more nimble trireme and pentaconter vessels of the Greek navy were more suited to fighting in the narrow confines of that strait, and they were ramming ships, they were shooting them, and they just had a field day because the Persians were stuck. They couldn't move. Xerxes in his now you got to admire Xerxes' arrogance if nothing else. He had set up a throne overlooking the strait to view what he perceived to be a great victory for his navy. Instead, what he watched was his massive fleet get caught in the narrow confines, and the Greek navy destroyed over 200 of them before his remaining vessels could turn tail and run. This is virtually the exact same type of tactic that the Spartans had employed at the Hot Gates. While the Persians enjoyed a victory at Thermopylae, the cost in dead and wounded were staggering. I can see Xerxes being confident in the superiority of his fleet because he had massive numbers. The Greeks under Themistocles only had 300 or 400 vessels, so he enjoyed a huge advantage over them. But he underestimated the Greeks before. What in God's name would let him fall for the exact same tactic again? Disinformation can be a very powerful weapon, and Themistocles had propagated this disinformation that said that the Greek fleet was fleeing the area, and Xerxes took that bait, hook, line, and sinker. It's the exact same tactic, and he fell for it again. He got stuck in his fleet got stuck in a narrow strait, just like the Hot Gates, and the superior Greeks just beat the shit out of him. It takes a special kind of stupid to walk into a buzzsaw twice. That's all I'm saying. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.